Hey, you want to get your family and friends together around a table? Here's a really good way. Food.
Yes.
That's one of the best ways to get people around the table talking, engaging, and enjoying each other's company.
Yeah, but games do that too. And now there's a Grand Rapids restaurant that has both. More than 800 board games and a menu that will keep guests coming back. Photojournalist Jeff Blakeman and I recently checked out Kobold's Kitchen.
We are ready to play. We are at the brand new Kobold's Kitchen. We are Teo Geiger. He is the brainchild behind all of this, but really, let's call you the collector behind all of this. Not only is it a restaurant, but how many games do you have here?
Here we have 750 games. We have about 100 more games off-site that didn't quite make the cut or we're planning on cycling through.
Okay, so let's talk about how this came to be. You're a transplant to Grand Rapids, and this is something that you wanted to do. You wanted to do something with the games because you started collecting and you just had so many you had to share, right?
Yeah, I feel like games are very important for everyone, all stages of life. It's something that people can connect over.
Tell us the backstory of the name, please.
Kobold's Kitchen is the restaurant space. Kobold comes largely from D&D, but has more folklore history. They are anthropomorphic dragon creatures, and they like to form big community packs. So I felt like that was a fun mascot to have. If you don't know, it's a fun place to go, but if you know, then you know.
Like if you know, right?
Yeah.
You have working knowledge of every single one of these, and you wanted to be able to share it with the community. So let's talk about how this all came to be. It's a little bit of a journey for you.
I initially saw that there is a need in games because there's some critical barriers to gameplay. The big obvious one being price of the games, but will I have fun when I play this? What is this about? How do I learn it? Where am I gonna put it if I start to get into this hobby? So I wanted to take a step back and remove all of those from people. And my first solution for that was to do a rental service where people could go online, check out a library, ship it to them, they send it back, but there wasn't quite the right revenue in that. And I felt like I was missing a bit of the community because games are such a connector. So we wanted to create that space that people can come together and play the game, and then really have that step of service where you can ask someone, what do you like about games? Where are you at? Have you ever played anything? And then taking them, meeting them where they're at, and then getting them into a game.
It's like you have game librarians here, right? You're looking for something specific. Maybe you want somebody special, like younger kids or older or some sort of theme, and you know how to play it, and the people here will know how to play it too.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer there's a game for everyone. One thing that I always like to talk about is a game, it connects people. From the people that had to make the game, the designers, the illustrators, whatnot, and then each game also tells a specific story in a different place and time. And I want to do the same thing with the food, and be able to have the food feel like a melting pot that we're all coming together, and extend that with the space where people can come and connect.
Talk about how you've been received so far. Obviously, it's the middle of summer. A lot of people are spending time outside. It's hard, but people do have a want, a craving for this kind of connection.
Yeah, the community has been very excited during the whole journey of moving into this space. I feel like they have a bit of ownership of something that's been here for so long, and I want to do right by that and make sure that we continue to have it be a welcoming space.
And you guys are in the former Fat Boy building. For those who know Grand Rapids lore, it's a pretty famous spot here.
Yeah. We had to do quite a few things to bring it up to code.
Sure.
Address existing non-conforming and make it feel like a welcoming space.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that we can be able to hold on to the building for longer.
Obviously, people are coming here for the games, but they're going to stick around and they're going to get the food because you guys have a stellar menu. Let's talk about some of your favorites, what you're going to be showing us today.
Yeah, today we're going to be doing the banh mi, which is one of our favorites, the street food sandwich from Vietnam. And we're also going to be featuring an empanada. It's a masa arepa empanada that comes from Colombia. So it is gluten-free with the corn dough. We're also gonna do some of our boba tea, so that comes from Taiwan.
Perfect, and we will check in with Ashley to see all of the fabulous things coming out of that kitchen.
So this is our mushroom pate. This is our house-made shallot mayo. And then all the rest of the ingredients on this are super fresh. This is our dochua, which is pickled daikon and carrot. And then we have the fresh cilantro that goes on here, fresh cucumber, So this is a really light grilled sandwich. It's really, really great. I probably eat it a couple times a week. So we do our best to be as inclusive as possible with all of our meals. And so all of our burgers have the option to do a house black bean patty instead. We cook that on a pan separate in case people are concerned about the meat contamination with the grill. And then we've done a lot of research and work into making sure that we have gluten-free options that don't taste different than what you would get at a regular restaurant. You know, I didn't want any of the options to kind of have any lower quality than what we were putting out for everyone else. So the goal was really just make sure that everybody can come and eat and enjoy and not have to worry that there was something that maybe one of their friends wouldn't be able to have. So this is our banh mi light fresh sandwich. Everyone's favorite is the seasoned crinkle fry. So that was what I threw together for a side here for you all. These are a Colombian beef empanada with a masarepa dough. We worked pretty hard to try to get the dough as authentic as possible. We serve it with our house salsa rosada. So that was another thing with our sauces that we were really, I was very adamant about making them in-house because that just adds a level of freshness and kind of homemade aspect to all of our dishes.
Well, Teo, welcome to the community. Thank you so much for doing this. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
And if they want to learn more, give us your website.
Koboldskitchen.com, KOBOLDS kitchen.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And Kobold's Kitchen is in the old Fat Boy location right on Plainfield Avenue. Kobold'sKitchen.com to learn more. Check out their menu. Give them a call, 616-805-6265.